It's day 2 of the Refugees at the normal difficulty setting, so without further ado, let's get started. Here's what we're going to do today. We're going to assign an unpopular law, prepare for the temperature drop, and send out our first scouts. Picking up where we left off from day 1, we'll dive right in and place 2 gathering posts to cover the resource clusters below and to the left. We're also going to enact emergency shift on the wood crates we just assigned for gathering today. At 10:30 we finish researching faster gathering and start on our beacon research. Around this time, the steel wreckage pile is depleted just in time for us to start construction on our second workshop. The first wave of refugees arrives at 12:30, so we start building the extra tent needed to shelter them. Fortunately, it's a small group, just enough to give us the boost in workers that we need. Again, we're going to ignore the request for regular hours and take the discontent penalty. At 4:30, our gathering posts are finished, so we assign workers to them for the remainder of the day. Late in the afternoon, we fulfill our promise of shelter for all and complete research on the beacon as well. We'll immediately start construction on the beacon near the upper resource cluster. Time is of the essence here, and the sooner we send scouts out, the better off our refugees will be. Meanwhile, we'll start researching heaters so that we can keep our workers warm while they gather resources tomorrow. We also need to start making rations, so we start construction on a cookhouse near the beacon. The remaining free engineers are assigned to the workshop upon its completion. And we enact corpse disposal for the recovery boost potential that it unlocks down its path. It's not a very popular choice, but it will help with the large groups of sick refugees that show up later in the scenario. Since the snow pit needs to be somewhere cold, we place it on the far edge of the map. For the rest of the night, we'll wait for the remaining 3 structures to finish construction. At 3 AM, we send out our first scouts toward the abandoned camp. At the end of day 2, everyone has shelter, we have 2 workshops up, a means to make food, and a beacon and a snow pit in place. However, we still don't have any food ready, and have 2 more waves of refugees on their way. We'll be busy tomorrow preparing for their arrival. This is Fat Beats, signing out.